Hello and welcome to all you Pisceans. Welcome for this firstly monthly horoscope for the month of January 2016. I want to make these videos a bit shorter. I don't know if I'm going to succeed, but let's have a look, because the month of January is quite compact. It's quite easy to understand, I suppose, and it's quite an emphasis on two things. First of all, there's an emphasis on the little asteroid Pallas. And Pallas, well, normally I don't really talk about asteroids, only when they appear to be important and when they travel together with other planets. And the asteroid Pallas is all about strategy, wisdom. It's about cutting through the illusions. It's about, imagine yourself a very wise person, a person who knows where they're heading at in the future, and everything is going on according to plan. It doesn't really sound like Piscean, does it? But this is happening in a very nice part of your chart in the 11th house in Capricorn, whilst there is a lot going on in that house. There is not only the sun in the beginning of the year of the month, but there's also Mercury going retrograde in that same 11th house. Now, first of all, that Pallas and that little asteroid there, it's there for approximately the whole month. It will make sure that you are going to cut any illusion that has to do with maybe a false aspiration that you had, or maybe an aspiration that was not really wise. You're getting towards wisdom, you're getting towards strategic planning when it comes to your goals for the future. Also friends, some friends, maybe it's just only one, maybe it's more if you're lucky, will have a more important role, and you can attract more wise friends, more strategic planners, you could say, but initially friends that help you out, that give you support, because all this energy in your 11th house is trining Jupiter in a wide trine, you could say. It's trining Jupiter, and Jupiter goes backwards in your 7th house of relationships. Now, so two planets go backwards. Actually, your planet, because in traditional astrology you are ruled by Jupiter, and also the planet of that other significant other in your life. And if you are single, it's actually people that you attract into your life that are important for you. So that planet Mercury also goes backwards. So that shows there is a standing still, and a lot of people think standing still is bad. It's not, and particularly not now, because this Mercury retrograde will be very positive for you because it's in an earth sign, and earth and water goes well. A lot depends on how we perceive retrogrades, depends a lot if the element is going okay with us. And as I said, Mercury is in an earth sign, so is Jupiter. So the retrogrades won't cause that much of stress. It will, but what it will cause is a standing still and a deepening. So the longer I do astrology, the more I believe that those retrogrades, after they've passed, for the Mercury, it's around the 26th of the month, you're going up to 2 levels, you could say. So because you stood still, it's a good time in January to stand still when it comes to your aspirations for the future. It's actually the ideal month, isn't it? It's January. And to launch your new goals and new projects. The 11th house is really the gifts house. So you could be lucky. You could be lucky with people that are surrounding you. If you are single, this is a fantastic time to meet someone. And doing it slowly and surely, but it's going to be probably the kind of, the wise, strategic person that you're going to attract and can make your life very meaningful. If you are in a relationship, it can simply mean, as I said, that friends play a bit of a bigger role during this month. Now, the Jupiter is not only going backwards, so showing that there is a deepening and a deeper understanding and a reflection of other people in your life, who is meaningful, who is not. It's also conjuncting the North Node. So this is something that I've been talking about last year. I made a video about it, I think. Yeah, the North Node and Jupiter conjunction. So all Pisces will feel this, but the ones who've got planets between 20 up until, let's say, 25 degrees of Pisces will feel it the most. Those who are single, they're probably gonna meet someone significant, a person between those degrees, because Jupiter and the North Node is like a double whammy, you could say. And it could be someone who's very different from you, who's very optimistic when it comes to character, who's very open, the glass is always half full, you know, all the characteristics of Jupiter are foreign or are just from a very different background. And it's giving you through, and when you are already in a relationship, through interactions with others, you just grow faster. That's the meaning of the North Node in your 7th house. So the focus should be, I hate to say should, but should be on others and working together with others and being, or at least being open towards other people's personality, you could say, or opinions or values. So you can grow like double fast just by a connection with someone else. So this is all the social houses are highlighted here. The 11th house, which is a fantastic social house, a house also of like-minded people, a house where you share your vision and your opinion, not opinions, but your goals for the future. So, and it's a good time to make goals, to make new goals and to stand still and to transform them. So maybe you are going towards a totally different goal. Pluto is there and Mercury is going to conjunct Pluto. And, but again, it's in an earth sign. It's not that bad for you. And on the contrary, it can be that clarity comes there. Some truths are coming up there. And especially with the square to Uranus as well. So sudden insights can come when it comes to what am I going to do this year? And it seems that like the goals are going to be very fixed, you know, very, not fixed, but they're going to launch you into something totally new. You know, it's in Capricorn. It has to do with earthly things. It has to do with career maybe. The 11th house is also the second from the 10th. So if you have your own career, if you have your own business, maybe you're thinking about that. How can I get a bit more money out of my business, for instance? Or how can I just take another road or have another goal when it comes to work and my own business? Could be the case as well. And some answers you will get, especially, I talk like you, the construction was a bit strange there, but anyways, what I'm trying to, you see, I want to make these videos a bit faster, but it's not working anyways. So good energy there for the Pisces in general, good month. If you do have what else? Oh yes, Venus is in Sagittarius almost the whole month, also in your 10th house. So a nice emphasis on work if you with Venus there up in the sky in the 10th house, and although it does square Saturn and Neptune, it can mean that you get some support when it comes to work from maybe from women, Venus in the 10th, or just having a good time when it comes to work, or just if you're looking for a new job. Very nice. You've got all the charm that you need, because Venus is, people will perceive you as more charming than you are normally. I mean, Pisces are normally already very charming, aren't they? And then Mars is in Scorpio, another water sign. This is also very nice. This is going to be in your 9th house, so maybe some traveling there. It trines the Neptune in your sign, could be the case. Or maybe just being very active when it comes to studies, or being very, some people in January, I don't know in other countries, but here in Belgium, people who do higher studies, they have exams in January, so maybe that is the case for you. Or you're going to be very active when it comes to reading books that are about maybe astrology, or books that are about higher knowledge, books that are about the divine, and being very active to improve your connection with the divine. A new moon also on the 10th in that same 11th house. So again, Capricorn is very much highlighted. So I think for everyone, we will see a lot of truth. We will see a lot of deep thinking, a lot of conversations, a lot of deep mental, intellectual conversations with other people as well. Yeah, I think a very good month for in general for Pisces. Embrace it, enjoy it. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Keep on doing that, and see you next month. Bye bye.